Hello friends, hello students, how are you doing today? I am here in Berlin, the capital of Germany. I came here to study the history of this incredible city. I'm going to visit 6 iconic landmarks in Berlin that are going to show us that Berlin is not full of history. Berlin is history. So please, come with me. Now I am in front of the Reichstag. It was built in 1894 and it was badly damaged during a mysterious fire in 1933. During the Cold War, neither the West nor the East used the building as the House of Parliament. It was only in 1999 that it became again the meeting place of the German Parliament. Right now I am in front of the Kaiser Wilhelm Church. The church was badly damaged during the bombing raids of the Great War, but it was kept frozen in time to remind us of the brutality of the war. One thing is to study about the battles of the Great War. Another very different thing is to touch their scars. This place was built to remind us of the 6 million Jewish who lost their lives during the war. 2/3 of the Jewish living in Europe. I'm going to go inside, but we are not going to speak inside because it's a place of silence and respect. Imagine to live in a city divided by a wall, and maybe your friends and relatives lived in the west side and you lived in the east side, and you could never visit them, you could never go to their birthday parties or just have a beer together. But if today I can cross from west to east without any problems, it's because the idea of the wall failed. Now an open-air art gallery, and it's also the longest surviving section of the wall. It's 1,316 meters long, and it may seem very long, but it's just a small part of the 43 kilometers of the wall that crossed Berlin. Here it is, the checkpoint Charlie. It's probably the most famous checkpoint in the Berlin Wall. For decades, it was a dream for people to cross this point. But today, as the sign says, anyone can easily leave the American sector and come back without any problems. Finally, the Brandenburg Gate. It is a 18th century monument, and it was built on the orders of the King Frederick William II. During the Cold War, the gate was located in the Soviet occupation zone. But it was so near to the border that you could see the gate behind the Berlin Wall. The area across the gate in the British sector became an area of demonstrations, demanding the unification of Germany. Once, a good man stood here and he said, "Tear down this wall, Mr. Gorbachev." And he was right. The wall is no longer standing.
There is one sign the Soviets can make that would be unmistakable, that would advance dramatically the cause of freedom and peace. Mr. Gorbachev, open this gate. Mr. Gorbachev, tear down this wall.
So, friends and students, thank you very much for having watched my video. But before we finish, I want to ask you a simple question. When we watch the images of normal people breaking the wall with their own tools in the late 80s, were they trying to escape from west to east or from east to west? If you can answer this simple question, you have learned something about history today. I am Henrique Maximiliano, live from Berlin.